I don't think people understand just how vital the Amazon is. This rainforest is the single most biodiverse place on Earth and the very heartbeat of our planet's ecosystem. Imagine standing on the edge of a world so wild, so alive, that every breath you take feels electric. What secrets lie beneath this endless emerald sea? The Amazon rainforest isn't just a place. It's a living, breathing force that shapes the destiny of our planet. Picture a realm where beauty and chaos dance together, where the Amazon's untamed wonders pulse at the very heart of life on Earth. Did you know this vast wilderness stretches across 9 countries in South America? It's not just a forest, it's the lungs of our world, breathing life into every corner of the globe. Try to grasp its scale. A boundless ocean of green, sheltering more species of plants and animals than anywhere else on Earth. Can you imagine what mysteries are still hidden here? Step inside and you enter a world where nature's imagination runs wild, where every path leads to the unknown. Here, every leaf whispers a story, every stream carries ancient secrets, and every creature is a survivor in a saga millions of years in the making. What tales would they tell if we could listen? The Amazon's world is sculpted by raw, untamed forces, storms that roar, rivers that surge, and a climate that never rests. Look up, towering giants stretch skyward, weaving a dense canopy that turns sunlight into a shimmering mosaic, casting the forest floor into a mysterious twilight. When rain falls, it's a slow-motion journey, sometimes taking minutes to trickle through the tangled green and finally kiss the earth below. The air? It's thick, heavy with the perfume of wet earth and blossoms, every breath a reminder that life here never pauses. Warmth and rain trade places in an endless cycle, creating a paradise where life explodes in every shape and size, from the tiniest insect to the mightiest mammal. And then there are the rivers, arteries of the forest with the mighty Amazon at their heart. Can you hear the rush of water, the promise of adventure? These aren't just rivers, they're highways of life, connecting distant realms and nurturing creatures found nowhere else on Earth. When the rains come, the rivers swell and spill into the forest, transforming trees into underwater worlds where fish glide between branches. Isn't that magical? This annual flood, the great inundation, breathes new life into the land, a spectacle of renewal and abundance. As the waters recede, they leave behind a gift, rich silt that feeds the forest, ensuring its wild heart beats strong year after year. Life here is layered, each stratum a kingdom, each with its own cast of characters and dramas unfolding. High above, in the sunlit canopy, monkeys leap, sloths doze, and birds paint the sky with color. Who else might be watching from above? Below, in the shadowy understory, jaguars prowl and tapirs wander, masters of stealth in a world of shadows. On the forest floor, in perpetual dusk, tiny creatures scurry and leap, each playing their part in this grand, living puzzle. Even the rivers teem with life. Gentle manatees drift by, while piranhas flash beneath the surface. Would you dare to dip your toes in? Every layer, every creature, every drop of water, woven together in a web of life more intricate than any story ever told. Isn't the Amazon the greatest wonder of all? The Amazon is a stage for some of the planet's most iconic and fascinating animals. Perhaps the most famous is the jaguar, the largest cat in the Americas. This magnificent predator moves with a silent grace through the dense undergrowth, its beautifully spotted coat providing perfect camouflage. The jaguar is a powerful hunter, equally at home on land and in water, preying on a wide range of animals from deer to caimans. Seeing one in its natural habitat is a rare and unforgettable experience, a true glimpse into the wild soul of the rainforest. They are the undisputed kings of this domain, a symbol of the Amazon's raw and untamed power. Looking to the trees, one might spot a creature that moves at a much slower pace. The three-toed sloth spends almost its entire life hanging upside down from branches, moving with deliberate slowness. This leisurely lifestyle is a clever survival strategy. Their slow movements make them difficult for predators like jaguars and harpy eagles to spot from a distance. Algae often grow on their fur, giving them a greenish tint that helps them blend in perfectly with the leafy canopy. They are gentle herbivores, munching on leaves, and have become a beloved symbol of the calm and peaceful side of rainforest life. A reminder that not all is fast and furious here. Beneath the water's surface, the Amazon's rivers hold their own wonders, including the enchanting pink river dolphin. These unique creatures, also known as boto, navigate the murky waters with remarkable skill, using echolocation to find their way and hunt for fish. Their distinctive pinkish hue, which becomes more prominent as they age, makes them one of the most unusual freshwater dolphins in the world. They are highly intelligent and social animals, often seen playing in the currents. Their presence speaks to the health of the river systems, a beautiful and mysterious inhabitant of the Amazon's aquatic kingdom. But life here is not all about the large and famous. The Amazon is home to an astonishing variety of smaller creatures, each one a marvel of evolution. Consider the poison dart frog, a tiny amphibian no bigger than a thumbnail, yet adorned in brilliant, dazzling colors. These vibrant hues are not for show. They are a warning to predators that their skin contains a potent toxin. Or think of the leafcutter ants, which march in long, organized columns, carrying pieces of leaves back to their vast underground nests. These tiny engineers are crucial to the ecosystem, their farming of fungi helping to decompose organic matter and enrich the soil. In the Amazon, survival is an art form, a complex dance of adaptation and ingenuity that every creature must master. For many, the key is to avoid being seen. Camouflage is a common strategy, and some animals are true masters of disguise. The stick insect, for example, looks so much like a twig that it can remain perfectly still on a branch and be virtually invisible to a passing predator. Similarly, the potu bird mimics the look of a broken tree stump with astonishing accuracy, its mottled brown feathers and rigid posture allowing it to blend seamlessly into the forest background, hidden in plain sight from those who would do it harm. For predators, hunting requires immense skill and patience. The harpy eagle, one of the world's most powerful eagles, soars above the canopy, its keen eyesight able to spot a sloth or a monkey moving in the trees from a great distance. With incredible speed and precision, it can dive through the dense foliage to snatch its prey with its large sharp talons. In the water, the green anaconda, one of the largest snakes on the planet, lies in wait for its victims. It remains submerged and motionless, waiting for an unsuspecting animal, like a capybara, to come to the water's edge to drink before it strikes with lightning speed. Some animals have developed truly extraordinary behaviors to thrive. The glass frog, for instance, has translucent skin on its underside, making its internal organs visible. When it rests on a leaf, this transparency helps to blur its outline, making it harder for predators to spot its shape from below. Another remarkable behavior is seen in the Brazil nut tree, which relies entirely on a single species of bee, the orchid bee, for pollination. This bee is strong enough to open the tree's tough flowers. This intricate relationship, a form of codependency, is a perfect example of how interconnected life is within this complex ecosystem. Even the way animals find their food can be astonishing. The capuchin monkey, one of the most intelligent primates in the New World, has learned to use tools. They will select hard stones to crack open tough palm nuts, a behavior passed down through generations. This demonstrates not just instinct, but learning and culture within an animal society. Meanwhile, army ants march across the forest floor in massive swarms, consuming any small creature that cannot get out of their way. Their organized raids are a force of nature, clearing a path and influencing the behavior of countless other species that flee before them. The Amazon rainforest is not just a distant exotic land. Its health is fundamentally linked to the well-being of the entire planet. It is often called the lungs of the earth, and for good reason. The vast number of trees in the Amazon absorb enormous quantities of carbon dioxide, a greenhouse gas, from the atmosphere and release the oxygen that we all need to breathe. This process helps to regulate the global climate and slow the pace of climate change. The immense amount of water that evaporates from the forest also influences weather patterns far beyond South America, affecting rainfall in other parts of the world. This rainforest is also a vital resource for humanity in countless ways. For centuries, indigenous communities have lived in harmony with the forest, accumulating a profound knowledge of its plants and animals. Many of the medicines we use today have their origins in plants discovered in the Amazon, and scientists believe that countless more cures for diseases are waiting to be found within its immense biodiversity. The forest also provides essential resources like timber, nuts, and rubber, supporting the livelihoods of millions of people. Its rivers are crucial for transport and provide a source of food for many communities living along their banks. The incredible biodiversity of the Amazon is a treasure in its own right, a living library of evolutionary history. Each species, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, is a unique solution to the challenges of survival. When a species becomes extinct, we lose that unique genetic information forever. Protecting the Amazon means protecting this irreplaceable variety of life, from the majestic jaguar to the tiniest insect. It is our responsibility to ensure that future generations can marvel at the same wonders that we can see today, and that the intricate web of life that has taken millions of years to evolve is not broken. Therefore, the mission to protect the Amazon is one of the most urgent and important challenges of our time. Its fate rests in our hands. We must support efforts to combat deforestation, promote sustainable practices, and empower the local communities who are the frontline guardians of this precious wilderness. By doing so, we are not just saving a collection of plants and animals in a faraway place. We are protecting a critical component of our planet's life support system. We are safeguarding a world of untold beauty and wonder, and in the end, we are investing in the future health and stability of our own world.